Hello, and welcome to Your Daily Balance, Idaho Central Credit Union's video podcast where we're here to bring you tips and tricks to helping you on your way to achieving financial success. And with summer right around the corner, we're going to dive into some budgeting tips that can save you and your family some money this year. We have a specialist with us, Ben. Hi, Ben. How are you?
Hi, Laura. I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm fantastic.
Great.
Well, and this is really cool because, so you work on our marketing team. Do you want to tell us what you do there?
Yeah, so I work as a marketing web strategist. So I manage, maintain, and monitor ICCU.com. And it is a blast. I love it.
And it's a great website. You do an amazing job with that.
You're too kind. No, it's we have a good time doing it. It's been a lot. It's
So
been
great.
great.
But really what we're here to talk about today is how you're an expert on saving money because you're a dad, you've got a large family. So tell me about your family and we're going to dive into how you save money during the summer months.
Yeah, no, let's get into that. Yeah, I do have a large family. So we have 5 kids.
Oh my gosh.
And they're all under the age of 8. So it's a little chaotic in our household. My wife is a saint, but we have a great time and they're just wonderful kids. And we honestly right now we are really hyped for summer. So it is a big deal. But
I love that. And I've heard some things over the years where it says, you have 18 summers with your kids and you really want to maximize each and every one of them and do some really cool things. So
yeah, it's all about the experiences, right?
Absolutely. Okay, so let's just dive right into this. What are some of your favorite and most affordable things to do with your kids in the summer?
Well, there's so many. It's just a matter of being able to search for these things, right? And anywhere you're looking, you're going to find them. But some of them we love right off the bat as a family. We love to get outdoors, and we love to do those outdoor activities, whether that's just hiking, biking, or just taking a walk or going on a quick drive. We just love getting outdoors and doing that.
Yeah, and there's so many things to see in all of Idaho and Eastern Washington. You talked about going out for a drive. Where are some of your favorite day trips?
Yeah, so some of our favorite day trips that we like to go, one of our personal favorites that we've done recently as a family is we've gone up to Shoshone Falls, right?
Oh, yeah.
Over there in
the
Twin Falls area.
Yep.
Yeah, and we've been able to go and experience that. And over by the Prime Bridge, they have a nice little walk that you can take as well. And so we've been able to go do that. We'd love to go to Craters of the Moon. That's close by as well.
Very educational.
Very educational.
It's good for the kids too.
Yep. They get a little bored with dad reading all the stuff on the trail, but I try to educate them a little bit.
Yeah.
But so those are some of the things, and our personal favorite is going to Yellowstone. I mean, it's so close by. We like to stop off in that little town, West Yellowstone, get the candy, get that little experience. It's just got a really good feeling there, and we have fun doing it. So.
Yeah. And when you pack for these trips, how are some ways that you save money? Because if you are eating out for every single meal every time you do this, it can really add up. But what are some of the things that you guys do as a family to help save money there?
Yeah. So as far as with packing food and things like that, we're definitely very, very particular. Peanut butter jelly sandwiches, right? that we're doing for these trips. I have to get my bag of Cheetos. That's dad's treat.
Yeah, special dad treat.
Yeah. But we're just very, very we keep it very simple and very straightforward that we can take this bread or those foods. It is really simple making these sandwiches and doing that stuff. We save throughout the year rather than eating out or things. We'll take what we would have spent on eating out and we'll actually put that in towards our savings account. We have a fun savings account that we'll put that money into and we'll be able to then, take the kids on these little trips and just pull from that fund. So
yeah. Well, and there are some other things when you think about some of the other trips that you might take. If you do some float trips or things like that. How do you provide the gear for your family in a cost-effective way?
Yeah, that is a great question because I feel like nowadays buying this stuff, it's really expensive. But there's a lot of great resources. One of the things that we've had luck with is looking into our local universities that are nearby. They usually have a lot of rental gear for families where you can get, life jackets, kayaks, canoes, and even also bikes.
Wow.
So you can take those out on the trail, and it's super affordable. And we've really enjoyed doing that.
Yeah. And one thing that I think I'll mention too is there are some national park savings plans. You can get an actual park what do they call it? Annual pass for $80 for the national parks. And that'll save you a lot of money. So if you are popping into Yellowstone or other places, that can just save you money over time. And it's actually, you can go to store.usgs.gov, and that's pretty sweet too.
Yeah. I mean, those things are all around. It's just us, taking advantage of looking for them. And I mean, that's a wonderful, I love that. That's great.
Now, one of the ones that you and I were talking about a little bit at the beginning is the Get Out Pass.
Yes.
This is like a gem. And I just found it this year. And we've been doing it for my kids this year. But will you talk about that and how you've done that for your family?
Yeah, Laura. No, we absolutely love that. It's a tool that just provides, you do the one-time payment for it. And the price kind of ranges depending on which one you want to get. But then it creates a slew of different activities that you can do. And it's all covered. Yeah. And one of them that's on there is the lagoon trip. And you get a free, and that pays for itself right off the bat there. And so we love to go and do that as a family. And it provides a lot of activities in the state of Idaho and even into Washington that you can go and do. And that's just been one of our favorites because you have the jump houses on there. You've got also visits to zoos. It's been really great. And we've been doing that for a few years now. And it has we've gotten our money back and more. So.
Absolutely. I think that's amazing. We've been doing that too. And it's kind of nice because if you are taking a day trip somewhere and you happen to run across, let's just say Bear World, because I know Bear World's on there too.
Yeah,
and that's just right on the way to West Yellowstone, and you can pop in there and it's included in what you've already purchased for the year.
Yeah,
it makes it free. I like to say that. It's girl math.
It is.
You've already paid for it, but
but hey, I have the same mindset. I have the same mindset. It's free. And and one of the things that we did last year with this Get Out Pass is we just every Saturday, we just looked on that and we was like, hey, we're gonna do this today. And it was so much fun and created those experiences for our kids.
And maybe did things that you wouldn't have thought of without that.
Yeah, no.
I mean, exposing them to different jump houses or zoos or whatever the case is.
Yeah, even some paintballing stuff. And
nice.
So it's been, I don't know, taking my little kids, I don't know how much fun they had there, but I had a good time.
That's awesome. Speaking of activities and entertainment, there are a lot of free things that you can do as a family that are just offered throughout the communities. Do you want to talk about some of your favorites around here? And then I can mention a couple from some of the other areas that we serve as well.
Yeah. And to that, I want to just say, all of these things, I mean, we have these tools like Facebook and things that you can see what's going on in your community.
Yeah.
And by jumping on those and looking, you can find so many free things to do. And one of the stuff that we love is the school district actually puts on here in the area a free lunch in the park. You can go to their website and you can find what park locations they're going to be at and what times they have and even the menu of what they're going to be given. And it's just a great opportunity. You go get a free lunch with your kids and then they get to go ahead and play on the toys and get some energy out, right?
Yeah.
And they have a great time. And doing it, you're also going to make a lot of friends. A lot of people get to go to these events, and it's great. Another one that's a particular favorite of mine because I'm a movie buff. I love movies.
I love movies too.
Yeah, and they do. I'm a huge fan. And over in Stewart Park here in Chubbuck, where we're at, they have a movie in the park every Friday night that they do in the summer.
And it's free.
It's free.
People just come, throw out their blankets.
Yeah.
Watch the movie.
And watch the movie and enjoy your treats. Enjoy your Cheetos.
And I know that's available in, you're always bringing those Cheetos.
Hey, I'm a fan.
I know they do the free movies in a lot of our different communities because we actually participate in those as far as some of our events where we show up and make it fun for the families too. So I love that. Splash pads. Yeah.
We're
getting a new one here.
We're getting a new one at OK Ward Park.
Yes.
And it has a lot of it's going to be open this summer, right?
Yes, that's what I've heard.
Yeah. Hey,
it's coming along.
My kids have heard it too, and we're hearing it a lot at our house. So we love the splash pads and love being in the water and things, and even some of those recreational centers, they have those free. Well, they have swimming lessons for super cheap that the kids can go swim for 2 weeks straight. I mean, getting on those water activities too is just priceless.
The libraries
too.
That's another good place to go too. Yeah. Okay, so then I'm going to mention a couple. Treasure Valley, there's Alive After 5, and actually they have those in a lot of different areas, but you can go downtown, listen to music, all of that kind of fun stuff. Eagle Fun Days, that's July 12th through the 13th. There's a vendor market, there's a car show, parade. I mean, there are so many fun activities. There's a summer carnival at Riverfront Park, July 3rd through the 7th. There's rides, food, and entertainment in Spokane. I mean, that is fun stuff. And you can really just immerse yourself, immerse your family, and have tons of great experiences.
You can. And I mean, hearing all that, like, I'm like, there's so much to do. What are we doing? We got to just, we got to get out of here. Yeah. We got to go do these things. That's so great.
I love that. So you also talked about your savings account. I love that you do that to save up money throughout the year so that it's not a burden through the summer months, because you're going to want to be a little bit more active.
Yeah, and especially with this large family. I mean, the thing is it could get expensive with some of these activities, and by proper planning, it just kind of removes a little bit of that the stress of doing some of these things. If something does cost a little bit more, and we're talking about that summer fun on a budget, right? And by budgeting it ahead of time, you just get to help create those experiences, and that's something that's really important to my wife and I. Yeah. And so it's even if we just weekly, even if it's just setting aside $50 into that account, it pays off every summer.
Or Central Sense, where all of your transactions are getting rounded up and just kind of put in this little savings account on the side. Yeah. That's perfect for things like this. A little snow cone fun in the summer, take that money and go buy the kids some snow cones. I love that.
Yeah, no, perfect. There's so many tools at our disposal that we can use. So.
And one final tool that I do want to hit on for our members and our team members, whoever's watching our podcast, is Money EDU. That is a really cool one. There are lots of great trainings through there about how to, make good financial decisions, make some budgeting, put those things in place to really help you achieve financial success, which is what we're all about.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm partial to the Money EDU.
I knew you would be.
It's a great tool and helping us all achieve that financial success. And it's right at our fingertips, and there's so many things, even with the budgeting tools that are available on Money EDU.
And let's hit on this. Where is Money EDU?
It's on ICCU.com. Okay.
And you're the website guy.
I am the website guy. Everyone go check it out.
Yes. So. I love that. Well, thank you so much for being with us today, Ben. This has been so fun.
Yeah, no, thank you so much, Laura, for having me. I've had a great time, and I hope everyone has a great summer, fun summer on a budget.
Yes, absolutely. Summer is all about creating lasting memories, and you can do that on a budget. Thank you so much for joining us today, and remember to subscribe to our channel to be notified of future episodes. We will see you next time.